This crazy world today, where we call home, where our food supply is inconsistent, where the prices we pay have risen so much the average family struggles to eat healthy, where foodborne illnesses are on the rise, we have decided to build a 4-season geodesic solar greenhouse purchased from Arctic Acres in Ontario, Canada. In recent years, we have been trying to be more self-sustainable and less relying on the system. We are slowly transforming our 4-acre homestead into a place that provides us with food, nourishment, and so much more. So follow along as we build our geodesic greenhouse, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, as there will be so many more videos on our greenhouse series build.
Start building the pond, and after the pond filter system, we're gonna do the taping one day when it quits raining. I'm happy we got the shade cloth and everything else all wrapped up, all the insulation.
Super exciting stuff, guys, super exciting.
Good job. Look at my 2 workers.
What are you building?
We are making the pond. Oh, what are you building?
I'm building a pond.
Building a pond, you're right. So we drilled all the holes, attached the 2 pieces together, and put an angle on each side. And then we'll take this inside. And inside we have the blocking up against the back wall. And the metal piece will go along there and then bolt together. 2x4 or 2x6 on top, 2x6 on the bottom, insulation on the bottom. Rubber liner will go in. And that'll be it for the pond. So hopefully we can get that done today. And yeah, we'll install the trim on the pond and get that all clipped up, and then we can fill it and put a pump and filter system in. And oh, and we're filling. Woo, we have water. That's gonna take a while to fill. Oh, those are some big rocks. Are you able to get this out of here? We're gonna try. Oh, I'm tipping.
Building this all the way up along here, and then we're gonna fill that in with the small limestone rock, keep it nice and clean around the dome, and then put some dirt down below, and after we get rid of this grass, tie it into this, and eventually wrap it all the way around and up into there, just fill it full of perennials and stuff that comes back every year. The way I see it is the less grass to cut, the better, and the more plants and trees you can have on your property, the better. So yeah, our plan is just to build it up. We're making a nice layer of rock. Hopefully helps with keeping gophers and everything out. And then eventually we're gonna make this down below out to that rock into a nice like rock flower garden area.
Be beautiful.
This is limestone These are rocks from our rock collection on our land. We have a lot. When I mean a lot, we have a lot of rocks. So we're using them.
No, you're fine. You're good. You're gonna miss over there, but that's good. Drop. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. See the beautiful world
Very nice.
bags and get in that car.
Boulders.
Leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty.
Beautiful. Here we got ginger and a banana and our lilies. And I think we're gonna start on our beds. So it doesn't really say what size these beds are. They kind of give you a little bit of a diagram to go off of. But for the most part, it's kind of just measure corner to corner, figure out this distance and do the best you can.
Beautiful, beautiful. I should actually look up what we actually get on summer solstice, but it's June 19th and we're getting to the longest days of the year here. It's light out till 11:30 at night, even close to midnight sometimes. You can still see some light in the distance, and by like 4:30 a.m. it is light out. So we are taking advantage of these days. We're trying to get as much done as we can. So just to give you an idea, over there is our chicken coop. And this is like the natural area of our yard. We have a couple little paths going through. We definitely want to put some more paths all the way through here. You have, it's like technically considered like a native tree stand. It's a section of land in our area that has never been touched. It has just been, like when we bought this property back in 2013, it was all bush, and it was sad to clear some for the house and stuff, but if any of you guys know, we went through Nelson Homes and had to have our house moved on to foundation, so we had to make a good clearing for that. But we did try and keep as much as we could. Keep that natural habitat. We have everything, birds, bunnies, we've had baby fawns on our property being born. And you know what, I just love it. I couldn't ask for more. I wish we lived further out, off-grid, in nature, and away from the city, but we're gonna make our property as natural as possible. So this is our lovely bush, and you will find everything native to Alberta in here. I've yet to find wood lilies. Maybe there's some deep in the bush. I haven't explored it all yet, but we have lots of other cool things. So we have thousands and thousands of Alberta wild rose. In behind all these tall, this is all Saskatoon berries. And we have lots on our property. What'd you find to roll in? Probably some deer pea or something, hey? Yeah, beagles. Ooh, look at this, back in here. That's one of my honeysuckles blooming. So beautiful, so pretty. This is all just natural dogwood. Yeah, look how lush this bush is. So yeah, we would like to carve a trail into here possibly, and be able to put some birdhouses throughout there and some benches and I don't know, something rustic, maybe a little like funky or something, who knows. And water drainage comes in, and we have a culvert that goes underneath here, so we thought about even like maybe a little dugout or water feature of some sort in here. Lots of work to do. Lots of work and so many ideas and so little time, but hey, we will keep plucking away and see what we could accomplish. And here is a natural bush. That right up there is, this whole bush here is natural to Alberta. It is like a high bush cranberry. You could actually take the berries and make cranberry jelly. Super tart and bitter, but you know what? I think I'm gonna try it in the future. I didn't even know we had it on our property, and I came across it a couple years ago, and it turns, it's like a 4-season bush. I absolutely love it. It turns vibrant reds in the fall and golds and leaves those berries for the birds all winter long. You really get like 4 seasons of color out of it. You get like the spring flowers, the green foliage, goes into the berries, the beautiful red fall colors, and then of course you get left with those beautiful red berries that hang off and on throughout the winter. All right, so I think we're actually not freezing at night anymore. Pretty sad for mid-July, but hey, welcome to Alberta, Canada. So I think I'm gonna actually attempt to put the peppers in the ground. I put the tomatoes in a few nights ago. They did get a little bit of frost, even though I covered. Yeah, the lows are looking at about 5 degrees Celsius now for the next couple weeks, and very warm daytime high. So let's get these peppers in the garden. All right, so we got a mixture here. I'm going to trace them up. We're gonna do some bell peppers first. Let's do all the bell peppers, get them in the ground. Out the greens and over into the garden. I got the girls over there doing dill seeds. All right, so I think we're gonna do some bell peppers along here. Flat peppers? All right, let's get it in there very deep. Okay, now put the stick.
Okay. There.
All right, we got peppers planted. More peppers planted. Still gotta do a little bit over here, but I'm dealing with an ant problem with this bed, so deal with that first.
Why not? What did that anyone attack?
Good job, guys.
Yeah, who's like, and then they on its head. And is that committed a pot? That's okay, because I will do it or you do
it. Good job, Danica. What did I scare you? You're done? Can you come paint this pot down here?
Yeah.
Down here?
Yeah.
But don't do this pot. Don't do this black piece, okay? And don't do this pole. Okay? Good job. Then I'm grounding.
What's it grounding?
Taking in all the energy from the earth. You want your boots and shoes off? Okay, take them off.
Oh, a butterfly!
Wow! It's a butterfly! Don't land on our paint, buddy.
Look how pretty.
Yes, he likes our paint. No, don't land on it. Uh-oh. Oh, stand still. Stand still. No, buddy. I don't want you on it. Well, it's dry down there, actually, I think. Pretty. No way, you didn't get stuck.
I want to be grounded too. I'm gonna be grounded too. I'm grounded. I want to done that.
Can you help your sister take off her boots and her socks? bit done, but trying to get anything done with kids is crazy. And listening to that constantly, he ain't happy that we're painting. Spirit, you want some scratch? Actually feel the heat in that sun today. Alright, so a lot of painting left to do. It's only a year old, but, or a year and a half I should say. But the paint does fade and you want to keep that wood looking fresh to keep it preserved. And then we got to do something with the barn too. We got to do some insulating inside and paint and redo some trim. Some of it's falling off up there and just rotting, so we're gonna fix that up. All right guys, busy life on the homestead. So we've been painting, we're gardening, we're building a Geo Dome, we're just doing your acreage duties. And you know what? We decided we weren't 100% happy with our hatch last. We ended up with a lot of roosters. We are gonna go ahead and incubate some more eggs, and in 21 days, we will see what we end up with. All right, so we got a little bit of a collection here. We're not gonna do as many as we did last time. This is from my barred raw.
Roosty too.
Yeah, barred raw.
That one.
We have some black copper Moran eggs. Let's separate them up. We have some Americanas. Ooh, this is from our blue Andalusian. She's one of our favorite birds, actually. I don't really, we'll get into that later. Here's another barred rock egg. Let's put that there. All right, so we got 2 barred rocks and a Lucy. We have, this is from a Buff Orpington. And we got 3 Americana eggs left in here that we're also, I guess, throw in the incubator. Look how pretty blue she lays compared to that Americana. Again, how pretty blue she is compared to these guys. These are like our, I don't know, kind of like an ivory looking egg. Those are your Buff Orpingtons. They're nice brown. Your barred rocks, ours has speckling to it. And then we have a 2 black copper Morans. One lays a solid and the other one lays a speckle. So not quite sure of how it works, but we're trying to create like the whole rainbow basket, and I'm hoping to get some olive eggers and maybe some more pinkish eggs in there and a little bit different shades of blues and greens. So that was the main reason of breeding black copper Moran with our blue layers, to get those olive eggers, and then vice versa. We also wanted to get some of the pink layers by mixing possibly our Buff Orpingtons with our blue layers, and just kind of see what we end up with. Go check on the chickens. What are you guys all doing in here? Oh, look at you guys. You found your roost finally. Hey, fluffy butt. I haven't figured you out yet. Are you a hen or a roo? Roo. So yes, those were our baby chicks that were hatched out on spring solstice, and now we're at summer solstice. We got rid of some roos, and those are the ones that were hatched out on spring solstice. We have some more going in on summer solstice. It's kind of bittersweet, you know, spring solstice, summer solstice, July 10th about. Hoping for some more hens out of that batch, and then we'll go for the fall harvest. Maybe keep a couple roos, we'll see. It depends on how yappy they get. Oh, the roosters can be yappy. Sometimes I think the hens are more dramatic, actually. They can sing quite a song and make quite a commotion when they want to. Grab some oyster shells. So yeah, we got oyster shells, essential for their laying. Oh, our nice pretty gates. We're gonna do a few touch-ups, but they're looking good. So that's our separate pen right now. This is for the big guys. this is an automatic closer, but if I'm out here, I just close it anyway if it doesn't mess up its routine. They're all inside. It's good. They're all good to go. And it actually looks like all the little guys are in too. And we're gonna get ready to integrate these guys soon. The other ones. You guys good, aren't ya? Oh, you're a pretty rooster. We got rid of the others, but you're pretty. You're kind of pretty too. We'll see. This one might be a good boy. He's kind of like our spirit, pretty bird. Oh, I know. I know. You guys got to get used to it, though. How about you? How about you? You're okay. Oh, I know you don't like it. These are the Tolbunt Polish. Yeah. Oh, don't be sketchy. You too. You're fine. All right. I got 2 starters, mix them up, and we'll put the lids on them. And yeah, that's my sourdough starter. That's pretty much what I do every day. Sometimes I get rid of half and use that for, I don't know, pancakes. Really, there's endless things you could do with sourdough discard. But I am bulking up because I'm doing some more bread, and I also might end up gifting some sourdough starter to a few people to get them into it because, you know, why not? One thing I'll say is super easy. Some people say you got to feed it every day. To get your starter going, yes, feed, 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 feed. But once you have a true starter going strong, sometimes I don't feed it for 2 or 3 days, and then when I'm ready to use it, I boost it, do 2 times in 12 hours, and I have those bubbles and my bread is turning out great. All right, here's my sourdough starter. So I've put this on here to see how much it rises once I feed. When you're baking sourdough, I try and feed mine, and then within 3 to 4 hours, it has risen to its height. And that is when I take that solution and I do my sourdough recipe. And I'm sorry, but you can't beat fresh homemade bread. You got your water, your salt, your flour, and there's a sourdough loaf. If you want to get fancy, you could start adding things in butters, milks. If you want to get into sandwich loaves, you could add honey. There's so many different things, but I'm sorry, when you go to the store and you buy a thing of sourdough and there's like anywhere from 8 to 15 ingredients on the bag, no, not bread. All right, so the kids are in bed. Time to get shit done. So for our water, we collect rainwater from the house, and then to make it flow a little bit faster, we have put a little pump in.
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better without what's been holding us back now. Let's move closer to a new history, find out what we can be together.
So I like to come out in the evening and do my weeding. I haven't been doing it lately because we've been so busy with life and building the Geo Dome. Some people like to come out at night and listen to podcasts or music while they garden. My life is so busy and kids all day that I really utilize the time at night and these late summer evenings where it's literally light till almost midnight this time of year, leading into summer solstice. I utilize this time to come out and clear my head, peace and quiet, and I just pick away. A different area of my yard every night, a different task, whether it's painting, working on the Geo Dome, this, cutting the lawn, weed whacking. So many things to do. That's looking better. Not perfect, but better. You can at least see We got some peas, we got some carrots. There's actually 2 rows of carrots coming up in here. These are all onions, and then we got beets, which I'll have to thin out. The kids went a little bit crazy with those, but they're looking good. And 2 more rows of carrots. I'm just waiting until they get a little bit bigger, but you can see them in there. And then I'll clear out the weeds around those. Peas, then behind, we got raspberries just multiplying all along here and on the other side of the fence as well. It's been such a late start. It's been a very late start this year, actually. We've had lots of rain. It's been a long, drawn-out spring. I don't know what to say. We didn't have much snow melt, so it started off like it was gonna be a wicked fire season, and then now we've had several weeks of on and off rain. So you know what? I'm not complaining. The seeds are well germinated. Now we just need a little bit of sun, and we'll be good to go. Cucumbers. Like I said before, we got potatoes coming back in there. In the far back, there's some pumpkins and some corn that I'll have to get in and weed. Went a little crazy on the peppers. I think I counted like 36 peppers in total, but it will be good. Lots of salsa and spices and hot sauce. I'm super excited. Our grapes. We planted these last year, so grapes going like crazy. Chamomile, German chamomile. I got little violas or pansies, whatever you want to call them. They're edible flowers, 100% edible flowers. But yeah, they're multiplying throughout my garden, so that's exciting. Valerian root. It's just gigantic. And my irises. What you doing?
Moving rocks. Gotta get these rocks placed so we can do some landscaping.
Rocks placed to do landscaping.
I just moved that, I don't know, 200-300 pound boulder.
Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more family fun adventures in Alberta.